iodine and using thyroid hormone. All of these are boneheaded ideas for dealing with the thyroid. Not, by the way, that iodine's not important. It's very important. But it's really boneheaded to say that you can take iodine or take thyroid medicine and help your thyroid, okay? Your thyroid's messed up not because of the hormone, but because of the gland itself. Iodine helps you make thyroid hormone, and thyroid hormone drugs are thyroid hormone. But the gland is messed up. Do you see what I'm saying, Melanie? It's the organ, the system, the tissue, the cells. It has nothing. Just like taking iodine, you're not going to improve the health of the gland. Just by taking thyroid hormone, you're not going to improve the health of the gland. Yeah, it's going to give you some hormone, and iodine will activate the hormone, but your tissues are messed up, the gland. Do you follow what I'm saying? Nothing says ignoramus more than to tell a patient, here's iodine or here's thyroid hormone. You got to work on the gland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the thyroid hormone comes from the gland, and I understand the weak logic to using iodine and using a thyroid hormone. And I don't mean to besmirch, healthcare professionals who are doing this. I have a lot of friends who are doing this, but it's just not intelligent. Your thyroid gland is messed up. Your body is probably attacking the thyroid gland, or the thyroid is just sluggish. We got to work on the gland, not the hormone. Is that good? Does that make sense so far? I'll tell you how to do it. I want that to make sense, though. Okay, good. So how do you work on the gland? First of all, the most likely suspect when you have a thyroid problem is a messed up digestive system. Surprise, surprise. And then along with that, you've got the adrenal glands are probably messed up too. And between the adrenal glands and the digestive system, you've got the blood sugar system, and that's what I call the triangle of disease. Step number 1, probiotics. Good bacteria not only activate thyroid hormone, but they also help you digest your food. They also help you get nutrients from your food, and they also reduce the toxicity that can get into the bloodstream that can affect the thyroid. So Biolumin Nightly Essence for everybody who's hypothyroid, number 1. Number 2, use the Healthy Start Pack to make sure you're getting your basic nutrients. Number 3, look for problem foods. Look for problem foods. Look for problem foods. I said it 3 times because it's so important. Do a food diary. Notice when you're constipated. Link that up to foods. Notice when you're bloaty or gassy or heartburn or loose stools or whatever. Link them up to foods. Eliminate those foods. You can use iodine, and that will help you make thyroid hormone. And by the way, iodine is incredibly important as a supplement for the brain and the breast and the adrenal glands and the pancreas and the thyroid, of course, too. But it's not like it's a panacea miracle substance for thyroid. You follow me? So
I do.
So make sure you're
How do I go about weaning myself off from the Armour thyroid?
Once you're taking care of your digestive system and stabilizing the blood sugar system with more protein, coconut oil, essential fatty acids, and staying away from blood sugar spiking foods, the ones we all love, the breads and the pastas and the cereals, etc., you'll notice your thyroid's going to start to improve. And then lastly, the adrenal thyroid link, I call it the adrenal thyroid axis, is very important to recognize. The adrenals are your stress glands. They give you emergency energy. They're emergency generators, if you will, for when your power goes out. The thyroid is your regular power. So as you calm the body down and your adrenal glands start to calm down and you've activated the relaxation nervous system, the thyroid will begin to kick in. So activate the relaxation nervous system, especially by deep breathing, slow deep breathing. So you've got three action steps here. Digestion, all the nutrients for the supplements for the digestive system, the probiotics and the digestive enzymes and apple cider vinegar and lecithin, and you can go get some extra bile salts, etc. Stabilize the blood sugar with more protein, as well as coconut oil, and weaning yourself away from sugar. You can use glutamine, as we were talking about with our last caller, and then relax the body. Make sure you're oxygenating. Make sure you're eliminating any psychological or emotional stressors out of the body. And if you have a degenerative health condition, you got to correct that as well. One last thing for the digestive system: the fucoidan Z can be very helpful for digestive health issues. Okay, Melanie?
All right. I appreciate your information. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay. It's so simple, you guys. I call it the triangle of disease, no matter what you're dealing with. Jed in Kentucky. What's up, Jed?
Hello.
Jed.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's cooking?
Great. Listen, I have been... I just want to say you have a great show here. Very important show. This has been so beneficial. I recommend it to everybody who's concerned about their health.
Thank you so much, Jed.
Okay. This is pretty controversial. I can understand if you think I'm crazy, you cut me off, or you don't want to...
I'm not going to cut you off, but I only got a minute, so I might cut you off because the show will be over.
Right. But look here, basically it's a question about the relationship with nitrous oxide and nitric oxide.
Okay. They're different.
As safely as possible. I was experimenting with I know they're different, but some of the effects are very much the same. I did some of this experimenting with this stuff years and years ago with babysitters, observers, that do it as safely as possible. Not recommending this for anybody, but I had some incredible health and healing benefits, some emotional and
from nitrous oxide? From nitrous oxide.
From nitrous oxide. But here's the thing I want to ask you about. I know you can't comment on it, but maybe you can give me some places to look or someone to contact. Are you familiar with William James' work?
William James used nitrous oxide very effectively at the turn of the 20th century, and he's the father of psychology. And yes, indeed, I know a lot about William James. You know, Jed, your topic is very important and timely, but I'm out of time. I want to talk to you, though. Can I get you to call? Jed, can I get you to call back tomorrow? Jed?
I'll certainly try.
I really would love to talk to you, but I just don't have any time. And this is a very important subject, and you sound like you know what you're talking about, and you have some interesting information to offer. So I'd love it if you call. I'd love it if you call back. I'd love to talk to you. I love William James, too, by the way. He's father of psychology, incredible guy. I've read a lot of his work. And yes, you're absolutely correct. He used to use nitric oxide a lot. He was probably one of the first guys to do it therapeutically anyway. All right. That's all the time we have for today. I apologize if we left you on hold. You guys call tomorrow. I promise you I'll get you first up if I left you on hold. And I know some of you have been holding for a while. And again, I really apologize for that. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thank you so much for listening to the Brightside Friends. Check out my website, brightsideben.com, and my blog, pharmacistben.com. And join the Brightside Ben team. Call the phone team, 866-735-2470. Tell them you want to be part of the Brightside Ben team and help change lives, help change your life as well. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful, spectacular, beautiful day. Bye for now.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it led back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Worried about getting sick and feeling terrible for days or even weeks? You need Immudyne for a healthy immune system. Why get sick and bother with products that just don't work? For just $1 a day, Immudyne is all natural and safe for all lifestyles. Call 866-257-8668 to buy now before it's too late, before you get sick. Or go to IMMUDYNE.com, Immudyne.com, or call 866-257-8668.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610, or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates. 1-800-425-4610.